What's up, YouTube? Comics with Colors here. I got, well, this will be our comic book portion of the video. The sidekick is downstairs watching YouTube, I think. So I didn't pick up a ton of stuff. So I decided just to pull some of the books out of the long box that I bought a few weeks back. That I showed you guys the Iron Fist and the Luke Cage stuff, the Batman came out of it. So I just pulled out the Marvel from there for now. But I think I'll start off with I guess the new books that I picked up last week. I didn't even go to the store this week to pick up my stuff. I was meeting with a few guys, and we were doing my first, at least, CGC submission. So what am I submitting? My Batman Adventures 12, my X-Men 266, and my Spawn 251 and 100, as well as I'm sending my 194 to get just pressed and cleaned, because there was a little bit of moisture damage on it. So I may send it later, because if I'm going to keep it in my collection, it doesn't really matter. I just more want to protect it, but we'll see. We are planning to make another submission in another month, maybe 2 months, to see what else I got to send. I mean, I got a bunch of books I want to send. I would like to slab majority of my Spider-Man collection, at least the first, the Silver Age issues, and then go from there. But anywho, one of the stuff I picked up last week, just out of a pull. So I got The Hunt, issue number 1. I picked this up. It's okay, I don't mind it. It's kind of like I guess a horror kind of thing. I picked it up because it is a local creator. Lorimer, I think it is the local one. Let's see if I can get rid of some of this glare. There you go. Can you see still? Should I move it closer? Whoops. Dropping stuff. There we go. That's a little better. So, The Hunt. It's about as good as it's going to focus. Move it a little bit closer. There we go. Yeah. Perfect. So, The Hunt. Bounty as well. This is about some bounty hunters. These two women here are bounty hunters, and that's all I really got so far. So again, this is another local artist, Curtis Webb. So I figured I'd pick it up. And Snot Girl, issue number 1. This is just weird. I don't know. I guess it's the guy who did Scott Pilgrim. So I figured I'd pick it up, give it a whirl, see what it's like. It's just odd, right? And just Snot Girl. And the last one, pull stuff from last week, is I Hate Fairyland, issue number 7, which I believe this is the new story arc. Yeah, so I read this too. This is just fun to read. This stuff, so that's pretty cool. And then one of the back issues that I picked up, I don't think I showed you guys that. Amazing Spider-Man 179. Yeah, I picked it up because the Green Goblin looks cool. Right, really nice colors on it. So when we were meeting, just getting our stuff together for our submission, we met for a while too. I mean, it was kind of cool just sitting around, chit-chatting, whatever, talking about books. One of the guys who we talked to, he's been doing books for a long time, so I mean, he's helping some of us out, giving us what he thinks may be what kind of grade we may get. Obviously, we don't quote him on it, but just his best guess from the stuff that he's seen that he has graded himself. But while we were there, one of the other guys was selling some treasuries, so I picked up this. Let's see, maybe I'll move my stand back a bit. It's got to get me a treasury bag and board. So the Sensational Spider-Man issue number 14. I mean, this is really nice shape too. I mean, the biggest issue is like there's a nick in there, and then I mean the front presents really well, and there's like a right there, right? And then one over here too. Oh, get in the camera. Right there, right? So, but still really nice. I think it's 20 bucks Canadian. So what is that, like 16 bucks American? So cool to have that. I just kind of go find bags and boards. The only issue is apparently like the bags and boards are like $40. Excuse me. Sorry. So yeah, we'll get into some of the stuff out of the long box. These 4 books are not part of the Marvel stuff, but see, we got this Faust, some Tim Vigil stuff. His stuff's really weird, so I don't know, just thought I'd pull it out because it was out there. We got Silver Star, which is something with Jack Kirby. I was kind of flipping through it. I guess some of his art's inside there. And these are like tributes, Kirby Genesis 3 and Kirby Genesis 2. You can see the bottom there. So yeah, those were kind of neat, right? No big deal. I don't think there's anything of any real significance in here at all. So yeah, in that long box, I got 2 books that I got like a ton of, which is just amusing because I mean I think it happens in every long box collection you buy. Storm issue 4 of 6. It's kind of a neat cover. But yeah, I got so that's in it. What is that? Storm issue number? God, I don't even know what issue. Issue number 3. And then I get how many copies of it, right? But whatever, doesn't really matter. I mean, they were like, what did I do? I bought a full long box for $50. So what is that like? Geez, like 20 cents. So got some New Mutant stuff in there. New Mutants 19. I don't even know what this is. Magneto, Ascendant, Iron Man 232. It's a neat cover. I got 2 of those. Heroes for Hire. I think I remember buying this for my buddy when I was at one of our local shops, and then he ended up getting another one. So it ends up coming to me anyways. Another Heroes for Hire, issue number 12. Fantastic Four, which I swear every time I buy anything from anywhere, I always get some Fantastic Four from this era, all the time. And I don't ever get one, I get 2. When I was taking the stuff off of the book, I don't even know who this guy is down here, the artist, but apparently it's his first works. But I can't say for sure because I didn't really look it up. I just took it out of the bag and put it in a new bag. Oh, geez, I only have 2. I have 3, right? How silly is that? Daredevil. What is this? Giant Size Spectacular. Issue 260. This is just weird, right? Like, check this out. The Uncanned Alf, the Uncanny X-Melman. Right? It's kind of neat. If you guys remember Alf, I remember watching Alf when I was a kid. Young Avengers, issue 2 of 5. Spider-Woman Origin, issue 2 of 5. So, not too many more books to go through, another stack or so. We got, here's some more New Mutants. This is one of those, 25th anniversary covers. I know he was collecting these, so I figured I'd find 1 or 2 inside there, because I'm sure he would have some doubles. Now, these aren't at any, like, fantastic grade, but I guess they're cool to have, but they'll probably end up out of my collection at some point. That was issue 45. There's 59. 60. 61. And 60. Oh, it's at 84. So, yeah, those are alright. Not really too excited about them. I'm more excited to get to my Spider-Mans because that's all I've been really trying to get at. I've been doing okay. I got another one of these inside that box too. Spider-Man 1. And then number 3. And then oh jeez. I think I'm allergic to YouTube today. Web of Spider-Man 15. And this one here, Web of Spider-Man 18. So when I was taking this out of the bag, I noticed it had a weird price tag on it, like $15, and I'm like, why the heck would this have $15 on it? So I went just like Total Comic Mayhem, and I just went and kind of checked the site out and see if I could find any keys or whatever. And then this book pops on there, so I was like, oh, why is this book on here? So what he says is inside there is that it's a brief cameo of Eddie Brock, and like I said, don't quote me on any of this stuff. So I'll just show you inside the pages here. So Peter Parker, here's Peter Parker, and this hand comes and boom, pushes him over into the onto the railroad tracks, and that's just about it, right? Like, you don't really see much else. I don't think you see, yeah, him anywhere else, right? So all you see is a hand. Like, literally, I'm pretty sure it's just a hand. I don't think you see his body anywhere, right? You don't see any kind of, no, nothing. So what I read a little bit on is, okay, so apparently later on, I don't know which issue, but in some issue, it's that you find out that Eddie Brock is the person who pushed him onto the train, which would mean that was his hand. So somehow a picture of his hand counts as a cameo, unless he shows up somewhere inside there. But I just kind of flipped through. So apparently, like, super brief cameo, like a picture of an arm is a cameo. So Witchblade and Punisher issue number 1. It's cool art on it. Linsner does that one. I got a few X Factors here. X Factor 4, 25, 107. And then I got some X Force here. Move these out of the way. Try not to make the video too long. 11 minutes is relatively long, but you guys are gonna have to deal with it. This is the second printing, I believe. X-Force 1. Another X-Force 1. Just let me readjust some of these books so they don't fall everywhere. And then we got Pokemon cards stuck to a book. Oh, those are Julia's books. And then the last book that we got of the Marvel, which I got a bunch of, is this. X-Force number 2. There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. There's 4. There's 5. And there's 6. So I think I already have 2 or 3 myself. So I got like 9 of these things, and I mean, they're literally worthless. What are they, like, I don't know, 10 bucks maybe, 8 bucks, 5 bucks, whatever. So I don't think they'll be sticking around in my collection too long. I just don't. I've lost most of my interest for Deadpool, so I do have a couple books that I like of his, but for the most part, I do have the Spider-Man Deadpool, which I'll probably just wait and then eventually sell that off too. I don't even think I read it. I may have. I can't remember. But yeah, that's all I really have. I'd show you guys more stuff, but I don't think we want to sit through another 13 minutes of going through my independent and my DC stuff. We'll just save that for another video when I don't have a whole lot of stuff to show. But yeah, cool that I got that treasury. Really happy to get that. Just got to go find a bag and a board for it, which I can make my own bag and board, or make my own board at least. Can't make a bag. And then maybe put that somewhere. Got to find a box for it. It's a pretty big box too. So, but that's all I have to show for today, and hopefully we see you all next week.